Tonight, the search for this Lancaster woman's killer. Sheriff's detectives looking for her husband after she was found dead at her apartment.
KCAL News reporter Lori Perez is in Lancaster, where she spoke to friends of the victim.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I will be giving a full detail on a heart-wrenching case that shook Los Angeles and left a woman's family completely broken. Keep watching as you don't want to miss some of the most shocking details that led up to the disappearance of Sheylla Cabrera. Lancaster, California, a quiet desert city north of Los Angeles, the kind of place where families build ordinary lives. But in August 2025, the calm was broken. A young mother vanished, and what began as a missing person case would expose a story of fear, flight, and betrayal. Sheylla Cabrera, 33, was known by friends as caring, soft-spoken, and dedicated to her 3 sons. Her husband, José Cabrera, 36, had recently moved with her from Peru, where relatives say their marriage had grown strained. Neighbors later told reporters the couple argued often, but no one expected what would follow. Then, on August 12, 2025, Sheylla stopped answering messages. Her family filed a missing person report with the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. Deputies began a welfare check, but when they entered the home, Sheylla was gone. Her husband and 3 children were missing too. Investigators canvassed the building for security footage. What they found would raise immediate alarm. Video from the early morning of August 12th appeared to show José dragging a large, wrapped object from their apartment to a waiting vehicle. The timestamp, 3:27 a.m. Authorities suspected this object might be directly tied to Sheylla's disappearance. 4 days later, hikers in the Angeles National Forest spotted a tarp near an embankment. Detectives confirmed the worst. Inside was the body of Sheylla Cabrera. She had been dead for several days.
Devastated, seeing this video, seeing, the way he dragged her out and the way they found her.
After conducting several tests, her remains matched the description from the Lancaster apartment video. The investigation was now officially a homicide. While U.S. authorities searched the forest, José Cabrera had taken the couple's children to Peru. He boarded a flight from Los Angeles to Lima just hours after Sheylla was last seen. Detectives coordinated with Interpol and Peruvian police. Within days, Cabrera was located and detained. The children were found safe in his custody. Peruvian authorities confirmed that U.S. prosecutors have requested extradition to face murder charges in Los Angeles County.
Neighbor Norbelvi Melara shuddered as she told us she ran into 36-year-old Josimar Cabrera hours before the bag video was taken. She says it was very early morning and he was cleaning out the back of his truck.
I was like, who cleans their car at 2:30, And he was telling me to park. He was just being weird.
Friends later revealed that Sheylla had confided in them about abuse. She had told relatives she intended to leave her husband that same week. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department gathered physical evidence from the apartment, vehicle, and forest scene. Court documents alleged traces of blood and fabric consistent with Sheylla's injuries. Prosecutors began preparing a case for extradition, a process that can take months, but the public outcry in Lancaster grew louder. Dozens gathered for a vigil outside her apartment, calling for justice and support for the surviving children. For a city accustomed to quiet evenings and desert sunsets, the news felt almost unreal. Many residents said they had sensed tension, but few imagined a case of international flight and homicide. The story resonated far beyond Lancaster, highlighting the dangers of domestic violence and the gaps that sometimes allow tragedy to unfold. José Cabrera was arrested in Peru under coordination with U.S. officials. The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office filed a murder complaint, citing evidence of premeditation and concealment of a body. As of October 2025, Cabrera remains in Peruvian custody while the extradition request proceeds through court channels. The children are under protective care. The case remains open. Sheylla Cabrera's story is one of love, courage, and loss. It reminds us that the most dangerous place for some victims isn't a dark street, it's home. Her community now speaks her name to raise awareness, to help others recognize the warning signs, and to ensure that no family suffers in silence again. Sheylla was betrayed by someone she should have been able to trust the most. He committed the most terrifying acts, and I can't imagine what her family is going through. Sincere thoughts for Sheylla and her children. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. And as always, guys, stay safe.